It's our 1 year anniversary here in Canada. Yes, happy anniversary to me and my family. Canadians are warm, Canadians are welcoming, always smiling. And I so much love that about them. Me and my family arrived Canada on the 28th of February 2024. Yeah, we came at the peak of winter during the snow. The intensity of cold in this country is something else, it's on another level. But guys, yeah, we are still surviving after 1 year. Have I enjoyed Canada? How is the experience in Canada like? Is it worth moving to Canada this 2025? So guys, these are all the things I'll be sharing with you guys in this video. And also I made a post 3 days ago that I will be filming a Q&A, question and answer, in case any of you guys have some question to ask. After 1 year, a few number of you people came through, so all that question I'll be answering all of them here in this video. If this is a kind of video you love watching, guys, kindly stay tuned, keep watching. I'll see you right back. Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Sandra. If today is the very first time of coming across this channel, I'm a PCA, personal care attendant, that live and work here in one of the Atlantic region called Newfoundland and Labrador. This channel will do a lot of God's work, yeah, amazing things. So I feel my life as a PCA, what is it to be a PCA in one of the Atlantic region here in Canada, and also I film content like sharing amazing opportunity for people to use to come over here in Canada. A lot of things you might choose to consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? And all that good stuff. Yeah, join the family, you'll be glad you did, okay? Yeah, welcome. I arrived Canada on the 28th of February 2024 from Doha, Qatar. Yes, if you don't know, I've lived in Doha, Qatar for the period of 6 years. Yeah, I gave birth to my 2 kids there in Qatar, so we moved from there to Doha, to be precise. It was a very long flight, guys. Like 18 hours. Reason because we couldn't see a direct flight, we had to do transit. We used Turkish Airlines. From Doha to Turkey was around 5 hours. Yeah, so when we now get to Turkey, I think it was a little layover, like 4 hours layover before we proceed coming to Canada. I think the flight took us like 15 hours or 14 hours or something, from Turkey to Montreal. So the port of entry we used was Montreal because we are going to Atlantic region, which is St. John's, Newfoundland. So Montreal is very close. We wanted to use Toronto, but then when we checked the connecting flight from Toronto to Newfoundland, it was like much, but Montreal was the easiest. So in case if you are coming to St. John's. I don't know about any other the Atlantic region, but all I know is that Montreal, which is Quebec, is very closer to Newfoundland. So we landed, everything seems okay. We had to go and clear our bags. Yes. I could remember everything that happened that day. You have to scan your documents, did everything. They were so helpful. Those working at the airport was so helpful, to help us do the right thing, scan our documents, then after that we proceed to the immigration, which is the main gongo. That place there we spent like 6 to 7 hours there. I don't know what was happening. In as much as it's winter, people are still coming in. Like, we got to the airport around 6 to 7 p.m. Then before we might have finished collecting our documents, because you need to go and submit yourself at immigration, like that's where you collect your work permit. If you are coming to study, that's where you get your study permit. Or if you have your children, that's where they will be giving them their study permit. So when we went there, come and seek you guys. Come and seek you. Another thing we did was when we came, we don't know that we are supposed to take numbers. We just went and sit down. But because I was so sharp, I was very, very observant. I was like, I saw people coming, going with number and all of that. I was like, I think we need to take number. So immediately you got there, try to go and get number, because without that number, everything they are doing here, they are so organized. I went and collect number and started waiting. So they are very fast, but people are much. I don't know. People are much students. We met a lot of Cameroons there, because Camerooners, they speak French. So I think they prefer going to Quebec, because Quebec, they speak French in Quebec. So many blacks are there. So when you speak to them, you tell maybe they are from Nigeria, but most of them don't understand English. So that's it. We had to wait, and when it gets to our turn, I collected my work visa. My husband, his own was open work visa. Then my 2 kids, they gave them their study permit. Okay, my daughter was study permit, while my son, we applied visit visa. Reason is because he's not up to school age that time. My son completed his 3 years birthday here in Canada. So I think when we are applying for the visa, we applied for visitor visa for him. Yeah, but trust me, that won't change anything. So they gave him his visitor visa. My daughter got his study permit. Mine was my close work visa, and my husband got his open work visa. Then everything seems okay. So by the time we finished, it was around 12 a.m. or something, and we missed our flight. That's another thing I'll be discussing in another video. Like, I will be making a detailed video, what to do, what to expect when coming. After this video, that will be the next video that will be going up on my channel. I know that most of you all that will be coming with this PCA rat, some of you have gotten your fixers, like preparing to come over. I will make a detailed video, what to see, what to expect, and all of that. Okay, that so after everything, we had to wait, and Air Canada reschedule our flight. Yes, so the next day we started coming to St. John's, Newfoundland. Yeah. So at the end of the day, we landed Newfoundland on the 1st of March 2024. And yeah, coming over, seeing the people, like I said before, Canadians are welcoming, they are amazing. These people, like, they speak gently, they are always smiling. And that's one of the things I love so much about them. Like, moving to a new country, don't know what to expect, and that intensity of cold that time. This is my first time seeing such cold, but then moving in, seeing the kind of people they're so welcoming. Everybody keeps smiling, they compliment you and everything. I don't have any other option than to start liking the environment, even as much as it's cold. Even the kids said they love the cold, they didn't even felt it. The only thing you have to do for yourself is when coming, try to get thick clothes, cover yourself, and yeah, you'll be fine. Okay. My experience over here is trying to navigate in a new country. Like, I'm coming from a very warm country, not even warm, a very hot country. Qatar is very, very hot, guys. So coming over there to here to jam the cold. The cold over here is just like you are living inside the deep freezer. Yeah, navigating wasn't easy because I came here with a lot of positivity. I came here believing that I'm going to achieve the lot. See, guys, I adjusted very, very fast. Even the kids, everybody, though even though that we are coming from abroad, yeah, it's very different. North American, which is Canada, is very different from Arabic country, which is the Middle East. It's very different, but then we are adjusting gradually and everything was okay. Yeah, everything was quite okay for us. Fast forward to Christmas, which is the past Christmas. It was our first Christmas here in Canada, and it happens to be one of my best Christmas. I don't know why. The joy, everything that comes, everything you've prayed for, you see everything like, coming and working out for you. I don't have any reason than to thank God and to be grateful. So that Christmas was one of the first. Even though that we didn't receive much, I didn't apply. There are so many benefits like you need to apply and you get it from the provincial government, but I didn't do all that. But then we enjoyed our Christmas here in Canada. For the work experience, yeah, work experience over here for me, I can say that is very, very good. When you have worked in a very toxic environment, coming over here, I see how everything is, how these people are. I can say that the work experience, I don't know for any other province. I don't know, maybe it's from the sector I'm working or from maybe because of the new fees, the locals, that is the reason. But all I can say is that the working environment over here is very, very friendly. I'm so happy going to work. Not like you're working, you're not happy doing your job. Like every day I woke up, like I want to go to work. I'm very, very happy. You don't have any business with anybody. You don't have any business with anybody. Not like the place I was coming from, the Arab country, you are working, you have so much fear in you, whether they are going to stop you work, and contract as they do a lot of familiarities there. You don't know the one you will do, they will tell you to stop, there is no job security over there. But over here, guys, the job security over here is top notch. You are doing your job, you have so much joy doing it. So far, this like after my clinicals, I started I think it's like 8 months or 9 months me working. I categorically tell you guys that working over here has been an amazing. I don't have any issue, don't have any, in as much as yes, I know that some people are not friendly. Like, of course, you need to know your boundaries, you need to know what you are there for. Just go carry out your duties. Trust me, you have an amazing shift with the locals. Yeah, for me, I can say it's quite amazing. I'm enjoying working here in Canada. Yeah. So another thing I want to chip in is that we have like tax and benefits. Yeah. So in here in Canada, we have a lot of benefit that people don't even know. A lot of benefit that even at times, even when you ask the locals, they'll tell you, I'm not interested. I don't know. But there is, if you're pregnant, there are maternity benefits in different provinces, child benefits. And another thing is that they also have TAS. This is the one that people kept saying. But for me, that has, they touch me because I know that when you see a working country that is so regulated, even when you are paying the tax, see the good work of the money that you are paying, right? Here in Canada, there's the one they call federal and provincial. So in case if you are earning, maybe at the end of the day, you'll be charged like 30 or 40% of what you earn every month. But yeah, but those tax, you can still get a return of those tax. Like currently now, this is a season of tax filing now in Canada. Yeah, you can file your tax and get your returns. It might not be like 100% of what they taxed you, charged you, but then you still have like, maybe they charge you 1 million, you can still get like 700 or 600 out of it. At least it's good, right? So for education here, for the kids, everything is free here. If you are coming to Canada, you are coming with your kids, know that there is free education, there is free school bus, school free lunch, except if your child is below school age. That means the child will be going to daycare, and daycare you have to be paying. Here in Canada, I don't know about any other, I think it's still the same. Even those in Toronto, someone was saying that daycare is $10, it's government subsidized. Yeah, it's same thing here in Newfoundland. We pay $10 every day for my son, $200 every month for him. Yeah, it's worth it. Now that we'll be filing tax, we'll get most of the returns, most of the fees that we paid for him. We are going to get the returns. Tax filing here is very okay. Even the offerings you are giving in church, they are going to file. You are going to file the tax. I had that, and I feel like, okay, no need to file my tax. This is my offering, like something I gave to God. But then 2 days ago, I opened my email and I saw that my church have sent me all the offering that I gave, anything like giving I gave to church. They will calculate it, everything, and like in a one folder, and send it to you in your email for tax, like for tax file. And I will be like, wow, I didn't ask for it. I think this is their norm. This is how they used to do. So every money you spent here, both in medication, your school fees, your child's school fees, your school fees you paid, yeah, you're going to file it and you're going to get some returns there. And that is one of the good things. So when they are talking about this tax is too much, I didn't usually say much about that because, yeah, I'm coming from a country that doesn't pay tax, but the cost of living in that country is quite expensive. Okay, we don't pay tax, but we pay school fees every month for our kids. You know, cost of living there is quite expensive. In fact, when I go to grocery and we buy even African food, check everything. The ones in Qatar is quite expensive more than here, even though that here is very, very far. Yeah, everything seems okay for me. So I know that it's not everybody that might find that interesting, but for me, I think everything so far has been so good. So for the healthcare here is free. So after my clinicals, I got my current job offer from my employer. Then we use that to apply for my MCP, which is the health card. So medications here is not free, but doctor visits, surgeries, most of the things, if your health card is valid, you're going to enjoy all that. Okay. Another thing I have come to realize that people, I think the immigrants, these are people that love doing 2 or 3 jobs. Yeah, but I've not seen like the locals doing that. But for me, I'm not doing 2 jobs. Nobody in my family is doing 2 jobs for now. No, 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 no. I cannot come and kill myself. But what am I saying is that it's something you can actually do. If you think it's something you can do, just do it, but try to get some rest. Okay, it's very, very important. So that is all I have to say before we proceed to our Q&A. So after 1 year in Canada, how is it like? Small experiences. How is it like? Is it what like advising people to move here in 2025 and beyond? Like, yeah, so far so good. All I can say is that it has been a period of growth for us. Everything hasn't been rosy, but then most of the challenges, we keep on moving, and God has been helping us to overcome most of the challenges. When you are moving to a new country, you don't expect everything. Like, I prepared my mind enough. I wasn't expecting everything to start falling in places. Yeah, I gave myself time. In as much, even when I came, I wasn't working. Like, you guys know the route. 3 months, it was back to back clinicals. At some point, my husband wasn't working. He had to stay home. Before we could get a daycare for my son, he was at home, like looking after them. It wasn't that easy that period, but then we survived it. we came out of it, and so far so good. Everything has been so amazing. So if someone to ask me if I'm going to choose this route again, or choose the option of coming to Canada again, of course I will. And can I also advise someone to come to Canada? Of course, you can come to Canada. Just when you are coming, open up your heart to accept changes, to believe that it won't be the same way it was in your country when you are coming. All the things you were doing in your country might seem different. The people, the culture, the weather, everything will be totally different, so that you will not start, when you come, you start complaining. How is it? I see a lot of people always making video on internet. Canada is not what it is. It was overrated. Kiniko, there is no job and all that. There is no job anywhere. The job market currently now is very, very hard, not only in Canada, every other country. So when I see people making such videos, I don't know their expectation though, but just know that when you are moving to a new country, don't expect it to be the way, maybe because you had it abroad, you come today, you are making millions of naira. No. Okay, just come with a lot of positivity and keep on praying, believing that God will be paving way for you where there seems to be no way. Okay, yeah. So guys, that's my little experience so far. So let's move into the Q&A. Trust me, the Q&A will not be much because I try to gather the question live together so that it won't be long. I have everything in my phone. I made a post in my Instagram. If you're not following me on my IG, please do where to follow. It's somewhere here. It's somewhere here on the screen. I don't think I made on my Facebook. I don't think I also made that on my TikTok. I think I shared here on my community tab on YouTube. I'll try to get the question and answer that fast. Okay, guys. So let's go. So someone said, congratulations, sis, one celebration. Please, I would like to know when you started your visa process after commencing your online class. Okay, you start your visa when you receive your job offer. That job offer will give you access to apply for your provision nominee, which is the PMP. After your PMP is out, the certificate is out, you now start your work visa. Remember, PMP first before your work visa and your permanent residence. Okay, yeah. Many people are asking if the PCA program continue because my application is there for September. Yeah, so I got this question a lot. Are they going to start the PCA pathway again? They are going to continue it. The question is still like that. For me, I don't want to start giving people high hopes on all that. According to them, they said they are trying to finalize because of the most of the delays in immigration now. So yeah, I think they will start, but it might be uncoded just for you to know. But currently now they are yet to finalize whether to continue the pathway for September 2025 or not. Yeah. Another question is what were the questions asked at the point of entry, and what documents were the documents immigration asked at the point of entry? Okay, I understand her question. She's trying to say that what was the document asked at the point of entry? Yeah, like is there any document I need to submit and all that? Okay, like I said before, I use Montreal. You can choose to use Toronto. The question might be the same or not. I don't know, but I'm speaking because I use Montreal. So if you are coming with work visa, my route is work visa. There are not much questions. Even my husband that came with open work visa, he doesn't have an employer. When you come with open work visa, you don't have an employer. But me, I have an employer already. They don't have ask me any questions. Even in fact, I was prepared. I even went as far as printing a statement of account, make sure that there is enough money there because I don't know what to expect and all that. When I got there, the officer that met me, hi, welcome. Can I have your documents? I submitted the one IRCC because when your visa will be there is a document and IRCC will give. I will try to see if I can find it somewhere here and attach to the screen. So you give them that document. That's the only thing you have to give them because that document you collect from VFS. So that's the only thing they asked me, and my passport. So I submitted that. They didn't ask me any question. I don't know, maybe it's from the officer. Give me there was no question. I just gave her those documents, my passport. Because I'm the primary applicant, I went with all of our documents, my husband, my kids. I think me and my husband, we went together, and the woman asked my husband to sit down. The only one standing there. So he collected all those documents from me and our passports. And the next 2 minutes, he called me, gave me my work visa, bring my husband's own and my student study visa, and that's all. There was no question. I know that okay, someone that came before me, I think my sister-in-law, said that her officer asked her about the proof of fund, the document, because she was even the one that made me to print our proof of fund, the statement of account, and all that. But she used Toronto Airport. But for me in Montreal, they didn't ask me that. It was only that document, no question. They didn't even ask me who was my employer because I was expecting everything. Even I had to go, trust me, now I had to Google when you're coming to work visa in Canada, what are the documents and what are the questions they'll ask you at the point of entry. I think some people are coming with work visa, they won't even know their employer name, the time they are going and all that. Get prepared, guys. Get prepared in case if they ask you, you need to know where you are going to. If you book for Airbnb, know the address and the postal code where you are going to. Maybe you get a house, please know the place you are going, the address, write it down because you might not have it offhand. Write it down, the postal code, so they know that okay, you are going to a valid address. And yeah, print your statement of account just for you to be in a safer side. Just get yourself prepared and trust me, it will be a peaceful entry. So the last question I'll be taking in today's Q&A is someone asked, looking at what you invested in this journey, are you able to recover greater parts of it in 1 year? I love that greater part. Or like some people say, have you recovered everything in 3 months, 1 year? Yes, okay, yeah. I can tell you that everything that I've spent from my route, you guys know the route was expensive, school fees, the visa processing and all that is expensive, but I will generally tell you guys that it's worth it. Yep. Like for me, I've not even sat down and start calculating the expenses, the money I've made so far. But I can tell you that I've recovered everything. Like he said, the greater part. So I've recovered the greater part, which is most of the things I'm enjoying here. Access to free things, it's worth it. Forget about the monetary. I don't know, some of you guys will understand where I'm coming from. Forget about the monetary aspect, benefit that comes coming over to this Canada. I've recovered what every dime is spent. Like you guys know that this pathway will lead you to automatic, like after your clinical, you start working and the pay is okay. You'll be able to fit in your bills. If you're a single applicant, you make a very good money while coming here because you don't have a lot to pay. You are alone, you save a lot. Within 6 months, 7 months, you are going to recover that. Trust me. But if you are a family person like me, like we have a lot of expenses. That's why when you have a family, it's advisable for you and your spouse to work. Salary might not cover all the bills, but then just live within your means. You know, go for the things you can be able to afford. Just go and start accumulating loans because every loans that you collect in this country are going to pay it. If you have a spouse, your spouse will be working. When you guys match all those incomes together, you might be generating a lot of money in a month. And if you have kids, you still be having your child benefits. So that's it. For your question, I've recovered the greater part. So that is the most important thing. And it's still going. It's not like I'm stopping work soon. It's not like now I've gotten my PR, just work. Even though that it takes me 2 years to recover it, I won't bother. Even though it takes me, maybe I borrowed money and yeah, I have 2 years or 3 years to pay the bills and all that, it's worth investing because this is place you'll be working. The job security is there. You are working, nobody's stopping you any money every month. It's not like you are working, you work 3 months, they'll pay you 1 month. You work 5 months, they'll pay you 2 months. Here, every second week of every Thursday, you don't receive your salary. Everything is being regulated here. So yeah, trust me, you're going to recover. If you have the money, go for it. Trust me, you will not regret the kind of investment that is worth investing. So guys, that will be all for today's video. I think I've been able to answer your questions and yeah, share my little experience. For the past 1 year, we are here in Canada. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We are here in Canada and there are things, benefit that is going on in your province that maybe you can choose to share with us so we can go to Google and look into that. Yeah, please do wait to share and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, drop your views, drop your questions if you have any. Okay, yeah, if you watch up until this time, thank you so much. Consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel. For our newbies, turn on your post notification. Like I said before, I do a lot of amazing things in this channel, sharing job opportunity. For if I see anyone that people might come in with, yeah, I do wait to share it here and also share my journey, my lifestyle as a PCA living in Newfoundland and Labrador. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. ikwokwa adịghịzi ekwukọtala m okwu azụzụ abịala m Jehovah Jireh nke a agwụla dibịa ụwa. Oh, I'm tired.